All right, I'm on hole number 15 of the 2020 Winter Major. I'm in the opening round of the Rookie Division. Hole number 15, hole number 6, hole number 15, par 5. Of the par 5s, this is the one that gives us hole number 6 and hole number 9 give us an Albie shot. Hole number 3, just focus on trying to get an eagle. I'm just trying to focus on getting an eagle. But here we do have a great Albie shot if we can get into the area, and the area is like right out here. We just need to bleed up in there. What we don't want to have happen is we overshoot it and miss and actually clip this fairway and it'll go for a ride. We want to clip the rough and roll out. I'm going to bring, hear me out. I'm going to bring a extra mile. I'm going to bring a Guardian. The deal is if I end up a little short, the Guardian has enough power, raw power, to get me over to the other side. And if you need to do an overpowered shot to get over to the other side because you're really short, it's easier to do it with a backspin club. You have more control. And because of its raw power, it's right there with the big dog as far as raw power, 179 versus 180. So it's going to it should get me over to the other side. And you need to have some backspin if you're on that side, and that's a great club for it. Tighten. Those should be the only two things I need. If I need to pull out anything else out of my bag other than the extra mile and the Guardian, we're in the brown stuff. Now, I may have to pull out my putter, but I'm going to try and avoid pulling my putter out. Actually, I left my putter at the clubhouse, and if I have to make a putt, I'm just going to use my I'm going to use my long iron. I'll just make a putt with it. All right, here we go. Walking down the street, playing some golf clash with everyone we meet. 3-4. It's a little teeny bit over a ring and a half. I'm going to put that forward distance back in it. The max curl. I'm rubbing up against the nubs. I'm not putting any specific overpower on it, but I know I'm in power. Oh, and I hit that thing 70 rings great to the right. That was a good solid 2 rings. If I don't clip that right, oh, I can't believe I missed it. I knew if I missed that, I was going to end up in the fairway instead of clipping the rough. You can get up and down from there with a Nirvana. It's not the shot you want to take, but you can get up and down with a Nirvana. If you don't have a Nirvana, you could be in big trouble. Played pretty consistent on the front, and then I had stuff I had to go do today, and I went and watched doing C's, and I went and watched 4 hours of videos, and my brain right now hurts from watching. I got 20 hours, and I did 4 of it today, and oh my gosh, I think I got a brain bleed from watching those 4 hours of video. And then I just immediately came out and started playing. What was I thinking? I should have went and grabbed coffee or something. Nice shot, man. So right now the goal is to get up there and get my bird or my eagle and move on, not to get greedy here. So the wind's going to push me forward about that far. That'll bleed me out. And I'm going to rub up against the nubs a little bit. I'm going to put as much power as I can on without making the needle go any faster. Hitting it perfect. I'm trying to do a rough bump to get out to give myself a chip to recover. So now I'm in a scramble mode. As soon as you hit, you're not in the spot. You didn't give yourself the shot you were looking for. You need to go secure the minimum score, and the minimum score here is eagle. What we really want to do is root for our opponent right now. Get in the hole. Be quiet. Don't emoji them. It always amazes me every tournament you run into those people that are emoji spamming you when you're out there. I mean, I know that there's D-bags in the world, but you would think in tournaments that they would be bright enough to understand that if your opponent does good, your opponent goes up there and gets Albie, you can go for it. Your opponent goes up there and gets hole-in-one, you can go for it. I mean, there's nothing to lose. You're guaranteed the minimum score, and now you're going to want to emoji spam somebody? The type of person that it takes to do that is a D-bag. I know on a real golf course, if you had somebody that was doing that was making noise, they would get, I don't know that they would make it through the round without getting kicked off the course. Somebody would complain to the course marshal, or they would just get beat with a club. Because you don't get away with stuff like that on the real course. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Just trying to be quiet there and get my timing down. In the hole. I am liking that I haven't. I've a couple times I've gotten some lag, and it could be just my opponent or the game itself. But for the most part, cleaning up, completely stripping my device, putting it back to factory specs, and loading on the minimum amount of programs it takes to get the job done has definitely helped out. I feel like I'm a few days of, I've only had it working again for the last couple of days. So if I actually put in some playtime, I could probably get my perfect timing back, which would be awesome to get my perfect timing back. All right. That was hole number 15. That was not the look that I was looking for, but that was the, we're going for eagle, trying to give ourselves a shot for Albie. I didn't give myself a shot for Albie, but I got my minimum score. That's what's important. All right. I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.